Whew, I just brought Gil back to his abode. Couldn't wait for me to say bye and leave. Beautiful home he lives in. Right there it is. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. Let me turn the other way. Well, I can't do it on video. But anyway, Gil was pretty good. He just really got kind of to me. You know, I'm 60 now. In the afternoon, early afternoon yesterday, he just kept talking and talking about wanting to go here, wanting to do this, and we just got in from this long walk, and oh my goodness. So I said, I got to text somebody, so I texted my friend Sam, my chaplain friend. I said, please pray for me, because I'm about to lose it with Gil. I said, I am 60 now. You know, Alphonse is working all weekend. He's doing the best he can, you know, with trying to help me out, but he's working mostly during the day. So yes, I'm retired, just got retired, but Gil is so smart. He's so quick. Yeah, so my goal now first is just to sort of rest, relax, and release these first couple of weeks, and then I've got to make appointments for Gil for his eye appointment and his ear, nose, and throat doctor. So I'm still his mama, and also with my other son Alphonse. He also has high functioning autism, Asperger's, and ever since he was in this car accident, he has had these panic attacks. He can't drive on the highway anymore, which I really hate. But I figured it was coming because I think he should have been on medication before, you know, a long time ago, but he refused to take it. So now we're trying to find the right medication for him. The medication that he's taking now, I've been on all of them basically. So I told Alphonse if it doesn't feel right for him to contact his doctor. I mean, he is 30 years old. He's very independent, but just because he finished college and he has a job and he drives does not make it any easier than what my other son is, who's on the moderate end. Their needs are very different. Alphonse's needs are more mental. He's a very deep thinker. He thinks, you know, he thinks too much. He analyzes things too much. Instead, he should just be enjoying himself. Where Gil doesn't care a world about what you think or how you feel. It's all about him. So Gil is like the happiest autistic child that anybody has ever seen. When he was diagnosed as having autism, it sort of floored me because he was so outgoing. But he's still outgoing. May not be outgoing that you want to be. He wants everything his way. He will talk you to death about things. You have to tell him, Gil, say something else. And he usually does. And found out some things about Gil that he understood things. He understands a lot of things, that he's letting out little peeps of information that lets me know that this boy has been listening all along. So just wanted to let you all know, but everybody had a happy Merry Christmas. This is Miss Green. Haven't had a bath in 2 days because I dare not leave Gil out of my sight. Yeah, but one good thing about it, with the medication he's on, he's able to sleep through the night, which has been a blessing. A blessing. I could have snuck in and took a shower then, but knowing Gil, he would have heard me and he would have snuck out the door. That's the reason he's in a group home, because he snuck out the door and had his own pool party. But I just want to shout out to all parents living with autism, especially during the holidays. I'm a single parent. I'm a widow, so I know it. I know how it feels. But I had a little moment of just so frustration that I had my friend Sam to pray for me, and he sent me some wise words of sustaining it. He told me just remember what the season is about. He said just remember what the season is about. Remember that you're in retirement. He always mentions the retirement. And he said, this too shall pass. So those words, like I said, sort of helped me. And then after that, Gil sort of calmed down, because I was at my wit's end. And like I said, I can't do like I used to do. Here I am limping up the stairs, and Gil's telling me to hurry up. So those parents or families dealing with autism, with kids on either side of the spectrum, autism is autism, pure and simple. Remain steadfast. My sons are 30 and 25 now, and I still I'm my youngest son's guardian, and I don't know how I was able to teach for 37 years, or some years I wasn't even before I had my sons, but for 30 plus years, and dealing with some of the things that our family had to deal with Gil's autism. But they're still here, thank God. And I'm sure that their father, Charles Green, who passed away of a sudden heart attack in 2006, just like my mother passed away 2 months after he did in 2006 on her birthday. So that was a year that sort of changed my life. But I just wanted y'all to know that if Carmen can do it, anybody can do it. I don't question why anymore. I never questioned why this happened to me. I just knew that it happened. I had to take charge. I had to remain steadfast. I think God picked me, or Gil picked me, because I'm very stubborn. I'm very spoiled, and I would fight my way to the end to get help for my child. That's my nature. So I just want everybody to be blessed this Christmas. I may visit him during New Year's. I'm not sure. I remember when back in the day when Charles and I were, he was alive, I would always go with him to his New Year's Eve dances. His New Year's Eve celebrations, where he was playing with his band. So I always had my sons with either the grandmother or my sister. They were never really with me during the time they were younger. So the one time that I really want them to be with me is like New Year's. I could care less about Christmas, but New Year's. But I think right now, since they are adults, Alphonse is doing well at his job. He got a lot of gifts. He's a hard worker. Gil seems to be doing very well in his job. He's looking at me back, saying, "You not gone yet?" He said, "Say bye. Say bye." Telling me to say bye. I said, "Okay, bye." And so I know when I see that he's in a good place. He's in a very good place. So just wanted to let you all know that starting my retirement is actually going to start maybe right now. For now, my biggest thing is I'm going to think of is not having to return to work after New Year's. That's when it's going to really hit me. Not having to return to work ever, unless I want to. And it's always been a choice, but it's been something, and I am going to miss my students. Gifford County has been very good to me. The students that I've taught have been, for the most part, have been very, very good to me. I taught resource students, K-5, Pilot. It's a school that I retired from, which is good because the principal was fantastic, understood my situation, and just sort of, did everything we could. But I do want to put out one more blessing, one more thing I just want to let Gifford County School special education teachers know, and those that are in charge of this, because I have sent emails, I have sent letters to the people of the powers to be, because that's what I do. But I feel something is not fair. The reason why so many teachers, especially special education teachers, had the #1 vacancy rate is because of all the workload that you have placed upon us. Repetitive work in which I know that I have asked for help. I have asked for a couple of days to do it, for as I can make up the time later. But no, it was never given to us. So until Gifford County Schools understands that even though we get paid a little bit more than everybody else, we cannot do this. We cannot do this. And I refused. I looked at all this work and I said, wait a minute, this is ridiculous. Why are we doing all of this? On top of IEP meetings, on top of this. So in September, I decided, I said, I'm going to resign and I'm going to retire, because the opportunity came upon me. She said I could. It's early retirement, but things have worked out in blessings, because I can use my husband's Social Security the first couple of years, and God is good. So I want them to realize that in order to keep good EC teachers, they're going to have to make it, either give us time to work on all of these things they want us to do, or pay us a stipend, something. Because when I looked at the vacancy page and I saw that EC generalist was the highest number, even more than regular teachers of certified positions, I said, I'm not surprised at all. My co-worker left for another country, for another county, and people realized, they were like shocked. The teachers were shocked. I said, you all have no idea how they're treating us. So anyway, I just want everyone to have a really good, blessed rest of 2021. It's been a year, hasn't it? 2022 can only get better. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's wear our mask. Let's follow what the scientists have said, and pray for the teachers, the doctors, the nurses, everybody on the front lines, because this is no joke. This is no joke. So keeping my fingers crossed and just praying for everybody to get your shots, get boosted. If my son Gil can get his shots, he's going to get boosted, and anybody can. All right? Everybody have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And hopefully, if I'm not asleep, I will talk to you soon. But it's better to text me than to call me, because when I hear the phone, it just continues to ring. I do not answer. All right, you guys. Have a good one. Bye. Peace. Come in green. Bye-bye.